1.5 long years, U.S. steelworkers have held their breaths, unsure of what their future held.
How I feel is I could take a breath today. It seemed like through this whole sale that was pending, it just gave you stress.
Now, third-generation steelworker Andrew Macy has the deal he's pushed hard for, all just months before he retires.
It's just wonderful.
It's like early Christmas, man, here in the Mon Valley, and he's protecting at least 11,000 jobs for Pennsylvanians.
North Braddock Mayor Cletus Lee was one of a group of Mon Valley leaders who came together in recent months to push leaders in Washington to approve a deal that led to investments in the Mon Valley. Reacting to this news, they all feel similar.
When you see that everything you've done for the last 2 years come together, it's overwhelming with emotion. So yes, I was crying, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Big men cry. And I was crying with happiness.
Driving that emotion is a fear of what could have happened. West Mifflin Mayor Chris Kelly thought plants may have to close as soon as next year.
They're being held together with Band-Aids.
U.S. steelworker Glenn Thomas has watched as his company moved production to other states.
We need tons and tons of capital improvements.
It's the promise of the Nippon deal, at least $1 billion for the Mon Valley alone.
And President Trump, what he did today is, well, it's presidential.
United Steelworkers leadership has never been on board with the deal. Their international president, David McCall, said today, "We cannot speculate on the impact of today's announcement without more information. Our concern remains that Nippon, a foreign corporation with a long and proven track record of violating our trade laws, will further erode domestic steelmaking capacity and jeopardize thousands of good union jobs."
President McCall never really came here to talk to any of us to get our side of it, and we really wish he would have.
I feel that today we saved steel in Pittsburgh. Not just the Mon Valley, but we saved the legacy that all of our forefathers, and I grew up in a steelmaking town, they're all looking down on us and saying, thank you.
For Kelly, just like Macy, this has all been about keeping steelmaking jobs alive long after they're gone.
And for myself, third-generation steelworker, I wish my father was here to say, I'm retiring, as he did back in 1975. And I could say, Dad, I'm retiring too. A proud steelworker.